How's it going, Mel?
It's going great. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. Doing good. Just got finished with these boot camps, obviously, and now we get to do a little spotlight on you to kind of share with folks, how your results came about, and hopefully we can share, through your story, share some things that work for you, and things that'll work for other people as well. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So,
Okay.
first question is, how does it feel now that you've lost, according to your numbers here, 20.2 pounds, 8% body fat, and 22.5 inches? How does it feel?
Well, obviously it feels great. I have so much more energy. I just feel all around better, just physically, and then just self-esteem wise, just a lot more confidence and that type of thing. So in many
Awesome.
different ways, I just feel all around better. It's been
Awesome.
great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I know when you first started, I know we had set up when anyone starts a program, first thing we want to do is we want to understand their goals and what are they here to accomplish. When people come in and come and join a fitness program, their goal shouldn't just be to do workouts. There should be a purpose behind it, and we find that having a purpose behind your workouts is really the magic formula, among other things like eating right, to get you the results. But I know when we first started and set up your goal, I believe it was what, 135, right?
Yeah, that was my
Right,
goal.
right, and I think we ended up at like so we set 135 as your goal, and you didn't think it was achievable, did you?
Not really. I was a little bit leery. I had never been in 10 years probably at that weight. So I thought it's going to take some serious work. So a
Yeah,
little bit, not sure.
yeah. You just got to put the correct amount of work in. We got to eat right. We got to do the right things in order to make it happen. It can happen. It's just going from poor body fat to okay body fat versus going from poor body fat to excellent body fat. You got to do the same work. It just takes a little bit more time to get to that excellent factor, which for you now, that is where you're at. You're at excellent body fat. So congratulations on that.
Oh,
Um,
great. I didn't know.
what'd you say?
I didn't even know that. That's great.
Yeah, you
I'm
you
in
were
the,
you were excellent on the chart. You're at 20% body fat now, so that is excellent. And when you first started your body fat, I think you were in between okay. You were in between fair and poor, so going from 28 to 20, that's a significant difference. So again, congratulations.
thank you.
All right. So how did it feel? So when you first started, give me an idea kind of how you were feeling. So let's talk about how life was before you had lost the weight. Just kind of clue me in on that.
Sure. So actually, a few years before I started the program, I had tried to lose weight on my own, and I actually had lost 30 pounds before coming to see you. But I felt
Absolutely.
like I was at a position where I needed something just a little more intense, just kind of get me to the next level. My
Cool.
wedding was coming up, which is tomorrow.
Yeah,
So good
congratulations,
time.
congratulations.
So that kind of gave me more motivation to kind of take myself to the next level. But as far as how I was feeling, I was feeling just kind of okay about myself. I was feeling good because I had lost, 30 pounds, but
Absolutely.
I still wanted to get better. I could tell that my weight was starting to creep up a little bit because I was starting to slack a little bit on
Okay.
my own workout. So I
Yeah.
was feeling okay, but I knew that I needed some professional help to get me to the kind of next level. So now I'm
Absolutely. Absolutely. And when you saw things starting, so you had lost 30, you had already lost 30 pounds before getting here, which is a great feat, and that is awesome. So and then you kind of came here and inquired about our program. Obviously, some of your friends came and you're working out with them, but you really want to take your results to that next level because you kind of got to a point where you were plateauing and you were like, okay, what I'm doing now has gotten me to where I am, but now I need to go to that next level, so I'm gonna get some professional help.
right. Exactly. You're
Got it.
exactly right.
So so did you see kind of like your motivation level kind of going down? What do you think is because you were, had a routine that you were doing and you would just continue to do that same routine? It was getting old, or what do you think was the reason that your motivation was kind of waning, especially with you had the wedding coming in about I don't know 5 or 6 months.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I think it was just I had achieved this big goal, and I thought, okay, now I'm thinner than I was before, so now I don't have to be as strict and watch what I'm eating as much. And it's not true. You really have to continue with it, even when you're done with the program. So I think it was a lot of that, and my workouts were becoming less consistent, less frequent. So with those two combinations, I needed to come see you.
Cool. And then we ignited the fire, and then you were off to the races.
Exactly.
And now when you flex, you can have some muscles, right?
I'm going to try to compete with that.
Well, not compete with my muscles. Hey, throw that gun up real quick. Let's see it. We saw some muscles in there. Yeah, buddy. Awesome.
Baby guns.
Baby guns. There you go. So kind of give me an idea of what were some of the biggest obstacles that, and I guess you kind of covered some of this in the previous question, but what were some of the obstacles that were preventing you from, seeking, professional help before?
I think just like everyone's really busy, really busy with work, and I could come up with a lot of excuses. I think you just have to come to a point where you want to make a change and you just need to move forward with it. I just calling myself, excuses, quite honestly. So.
Right. So it was like, all right, time to put these excuses to the side, and let's go in and let's go make these results happen, more or less.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about like within the program. So right when you started the program, yeah, you were getting results, and that was great, but there became a point, and I think it was after the new year, where you had kind of took things to the next level. And I'm not sure, and I think I have a good idea of actually what it was, i.e. diet, but what do you think were the things in your own words, what do you think were the things that were able to, that really skyrocket your results to that next level? Because you were losing in the beginning, but there was a point where things just started to take off for you. So let's just talk a little bit about that.
Well, I think anytime you start a new program, it takes a little while to just kind of get adjusted to it. And, I think I was sore for, a month, and I'm just kind of getting it, adjusted to new things. But, I started feeling better, and, I got used to, the workouts, and it became a fun thing that I looked forward to doing, all the time. So,
absolutely. Whoever would have thought, right? I said, whoever would have thought, right? Looking forward to coming in and working out. And that's the way it should be.
Yeah. So,
but continue, sorry.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, and so obviously I wanted to keep coming back. And the other part that really stuck out to me is you guys would always tell us that you can't out-exercise a bad diet. And absolutely. It's true. You have to have both. So even if I came to class and I was putting in 100%, and then you go home and you're not strict on the diet side, you're wasting your time, essentially, to me, at class. You have to have both of those components to be successful. So there was a point where I had to kind of get honest with myself and say, you need to kind of tighten up the diet side.
Yeah.
And
once
my fiance has been helping me a lot of grilled chicken, grilled vegetables.
Yes,
so
yes.
he's been
good.
helping me out with that. So
good.
That changed a lot.
And then
you throwing sandbags on my back and up in my weight. That helps.
Yeah. Well, as coaches, we take care of all the things once you guys get here. It's like, once you guys get here, we're gonna make sure you guys have an awesome workout set up. We're gonna make sure that you guys are using the proper weights, that you guys have the proper form. So when you get here, none of those things you have to worry about. But once you leave the doors, we can't control, what you put in your mouth. If anyone starts a fitness program here, it's not a one-way street. It's a 50-50 partnership. We're going to put in, we're going to give you 110% on our side as far as workouts, form, accountability, support, giving you all the things that you need in order to get the results that you want. But then, then we need 110% on your side from, just coming in and giving 110% when you're here, being here, being present. But then at the same time, even more importantly, when you go home and it's time to eat and prepare those meals for the week or whenever, to make sure that's on point. And then when we got that 50-50 partnership and we're both giving 100%, results like yours happen, right? So again, congratulations. One final question, and then we'll let you go from there and get ready for your wedding and your honeymoon. All right. So based on your transformation, how has your life changed?
Well, I obviously it's a lot better. Like I said, as far as at this point, I just feel great. I just have so much more energy. I've never really had any muscle tone in my life, so I'm kind of getting used to that, and that makes me feel good.
Yes.
I feel like I look a lot better. So I just have more confidence, and I just feel better physically as well.
Awesome.
So no, it's just been wonderful. I mean, everyone, has noticed. It's just nice when you go and you see someone you haven't seen in a while, and they're like, what have you been doing? And you look great. And I love that.
Come see my fitness coach.
Yeah. I've, been working really hard. So it's nice when somebody, recognizes that, it's just been all around really positive. So
awesome.
I feel great about myself, and I just have a lot of energy to feel great. So.
Yeah. Last thing for the folks that are watching the video and wondering how they can transform their body just like yours and get the kind of results that you did, what advice would you give them?
I would tell them to listen to Zach. They know what they're talking about, and you really just have to commit to your goals. There are different tools and apps that they use that are very helpful, that will help track not only your goals as far as weight goes, but your nutrition goals. And you really have to, I guess, be honest about that and honest with yourself, and make sure that you're tracking those things to make sure that you're hitting the small goals, so you're hitting your long-term goals on the way.
Absolutely.
So just really being honest with yourself on both of those things, and not giving up. If you have a small setback or you have a plateau or something like that, you just have to move forward and keep getting better, and just push yourself. In the workouts, they're tough, but they're fun, and you just have to push yourself in every aspect. And I remember a point when in one of my classes, maybe halfway through, and Zach came up to me and he's like, I need to start seeing you on Saturdays. I need to see your, my fitness pal, nutrition updates. He kind of gave me like a come to Jesus,
Come to Jesus.
Now there's stuff I started showing up on Saturdays and just cleaned up, the diet portion, and you just listen to your trainer. So
awesome.
That's it.
Awesome. Well said. And a lot of those things that you said, it sounds like you actually have been listening to us over your time here with us, because you're talking about, how those, don't focus so much on the big numbers, focus on the small goals, hit those small goals, and you'll hit your big goals. It's just a matter of time. So with that, thank you very much for taking the time to hang out and share your story and your progress and your results. And again, congratulations on your wedding and the honeymoon. And have fun with that. Take care, and I will see you soon.
Thank you so much for all your help. I really appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Okay, see ya. Bye.